Alrighty, we're back. Yeah, so I did a bit of work around the temple, some extra things, so let me go over them. Looking at my list, so yeah, first things first, I worked on the emblem. It used to just be like a snow thing, a snow circle, but I went ahead and made the emblem, be like the Northern Water Tribe emblem, and I also added a little outline of the Wise just for the heck of it. So I did that. Um, and then let's see here. Next, I also did like this kind of design along the edge, the border, because I saw like a reference picture that was kind of like had that kind of design. So I was like, yeah, this is good. Let's do it. And I also did this. These are like the spike things on the edges. And let me get a picture. Oh, let's get a picture. Uh, let's see here. There we go. Yeah, so you can kind of see on the corners of the Capitol building, there's like those like um, gray spike things that stick out. Yeah, so that's what I kind of did. Um, and yeah, I copied them to the four corners. How I did it was I actually did the skeleton first and like added blocks around it to try to like sphereize it or something, like yeah. So like I did like the skeleton, like the 1 block wide skeleton first, and I added blocks around it to bulk it up. For this one, of course, you have to remove the pillar section down here because if it wasn't, then it'd get in the way, or if we didn't, then it'd get in the way of the pit lane entrance. You just bonk on the bottom of the pillar, which is not good. It would block most of the thing. It would make it actually completely useless, which is something that I thought about earlier, like months ago, like a month ago or so. Like I was thinking about like adding pillage right here, and then like you just like drive straight, and then you go into the lane right here. But that looks bad. And blah, blah, blah. I don't remember exactly how their thinking went, but yeah. So that's that. Oh yeah, lighting was a big issue. Cause like if I don't want it to be completely dark, cause like if someone like records a race here, like a spectator POV of a race, or like you're commentating or whatever, if it's dark, I've heard that like the viewer retention goes down, like people click off or something, or like it just kind of looks bad, which is understandable. Like it's hard to see people when it's darker, right? So like this is a huge issue. I spent like an hour thinking of shit to do for this. One of the options that I thought of was like doing something like this. Wait, staying fast. Right, so then you get like the sunlight, right? And then it becomes like really bright, and that's really good. But then there's the issue of over here, because up here you're inside the building, so you don't have access to the sunlight. So that doesn't fix the problem for the light over here, and it also kind of looks awkward. I've also thought about using ice instead of Weiss and Glass, because it's more like understandable. Like the waterbenders used ice instead of like ice, blah 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 blah, right? Which makes more sense, but it's still like kind of awkward because it doesn't really fix over here that much. I mean, now that I'm looking at it though, like I think it's bright enough over here, right? So yeah, I don't know. I might go back to this and change my mind, but yeah, for right now I'm using like level 2 blocks everywhere. That leads to like things like this being dumb as shit, like stairs that just like have bad lighting because Minecraft or something, like that looks so awkward now because of the stairs and the lighting. But yeah, so I just did that around. I also added a mud outline to this just because it kind of looked bad without an outline. So yeah, I just kind of just added one. Wait, fuck, was this shit. Oh, I think I did it wrong. I think I did it wrong. God damn it. Because I removed smooth quartz, which means that this is faster now. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. So I actually I went to the backup because the backup was made before I added the thing, and you can see this is 7 wide, and then I go back to the new thing, and you can see that this is 7 wide, which means I just added mud to the outside, which means I had to fucking do it again. Yeah. I'm just gonna do that real quick. Alright, I punched out an outline, or I punched out the ice, and then do replace 0, mud. There we go. Now it seems about thinner, but it's actually about the same width. The off-road will be harsher, which means like block stopping, like micro block stopping. This isn't like as good now, or like as what's it called. But I don't think I labbed this with the micro block stopping, so it should be okay. Oy. It's actually not bad. Yeah, like actually, the fact that it's mud, I think, slows you down faster. Because, you know, like the ratio, basically how friction like is calculated per boat is it takes like, it considers how much of each block is under the boat. So like if you're like half on blue ice and half on off road, then it does like half and half friction, right? But what this does, with adding like air or anything else, air doesn't count, right? So it's like it takes a percentage of everything minus like air. So if you're 20% over blue ice, 20% over this, and 60% over this, like air, then you're only half on blue ice and half on off road, which I think it makes sense, right? Yeah. So then that basically means that if you're over only blue ice and mud, then that means you only get the blue ice friction. But that means that like as soon as like you start hitting some of the off-road, it's going to be a larger ratio-wise, right? I don't want to go into too far into it, but that's the basic explanation. But yeah, so I think actually you stop faster, and that you don't go as far in, and then you can actually like just go out faster if you go wide, like how I just did. So that's actually pretty neat. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, I went ahead and also changed like these walls to like, you know, match the fence style of like over there and stuff. I also added these doors. Like I said, it looks bad to the lighting because like the stairs, but whatever. Yep. I tried around with instead of doing snow down here, I tried doing like this and like, you know, just no snow down here. But I kind of just stuck with this because I think it's simpler. I wanted to change the snow stuff because like I need these to be normal off-road instead of like wall, because I want the apex to be like a little bit forgiving. So like, you know, if it was wall, you would just try to hit it and then you would just try to like die, right? But if you like scrape it a little bit like off-road, it's not that bad, right? But I wanted like, I didn't know what block to use for the off-road, so I was like, I mean, smooth quartz is kind of like makes sense because, you know, the smooth quartz here, you're inside smooth quartz. So I was like, this is just smooth quartz, and then like, but like if you put snow around it, it's like white against white. It's a different kind of white. Sorry, different kind of white, but it's still white. So I was like, let's just cut off the snow like right here, and that should be fine. Because like again, the reason why there's snow down here is that it's easier for your eyes to differentiate this road from this road. Yeah, so it's just easier, right? Because if there was no snow, like you could still differentiate it, but it's just a little more work, I think. I'm kind of like trying to make an improvement for like not like the frontal mind or whatever, like the conscious mind, but like more like the back, like the processing that goes in the background, right? So I'm kind of trying to help with that. I think it looks okay too. It's not like it's a change that like makes it look a whole lot uglier or something. It's fine. So yeah. I think that's about it. I went over the corner pole things. Oh, the staircase. Yeah. So beforehand, this was like out here, and like this like polished diorite and super long. But I went ahead and compacted it in a little bit. So that, this used to be 3 wide actually, like this. But I went ahead and made it 2 wide to match how this is 2 wide. This is too. I freaked out. I saw this being 3 wide. I was like, "Fuck!" No, that's fine. I did a 3x3 cube thing, and then added like walls to the sides of it, which match the reference pictures a little bit. Yeah. I'm now noticing that it doesn't block that. Oy. So that's a little bit fun, but yeah, it's okay. Whatever. Yeah, and then I replaced all the polished diorite with quartz. Not smooth quartz, just normal quartz. Because I think normal quartz pronounces the stairs a little bit more. Each of the stair steps. So yeah, that's how I did that. It's a small change, a small feature thing, but yeah. I think that's all I did. But yeah, so I have to go back. I think the next step is like fixing the pit, because like for instance, what happens if we have to figure out what happens if someone just does this. Oh no, I'm a dumbass. I missed the pit, or I got bumped in over here. Wow, that, god damn it. Um, an option is a reset region. Actually, I thought about that like today, but it's kind of awkward. It's sad. It's like, you try to pit behind someone, and like you bump in midair, and then you fly over here, and it's just sadness. You lose 10 seconds. Or rather just hit like a wall. So I'm thinking maybe like just an ice wall, like the ice wall over here, like this ice wall, just kind of like going along, just to prevent people. I could use barrier blocks, but those look like those. It, I'm barrier. Like, you should really be careful about using barrier blocks, because like if they don't know it's there, they're gonna assume they can do something like fly over here. But in reality, there's a wall there, right? And that leads to like people getting frustrated about like, why is there barrier blocks here? But I thought I could do something, especially like mid race. Like, no one might explore over here during practice, but then like mid race, it might be like, okay, I'm gonna try to use. So I'm gonna try to fly over here. They wouldn't try to fly over here, but it's hypothetically, let's say, or like they're gonna like try to jump across here from this side to this side here, right? But then there's barrier blocks like above this ice. And then they hit the barrier blocks, and like, what the fuck, is they end up like right here, and they had to spend 10 seconds getting out, and like, what the fuck? Why are there barrier blocks there, right? So like barrier blocks are kind of, I wouldn't use them. They're an option, but I don't like the option that much. Yeah, so I might just do an ice wall. And then we also have to think about, like if this track, I want to prepare this track to maybe be used for something like an off-season or like a knockoff off-season thing, specifically for like the pits, like, like it's tradition in off season to have the teams decorate their pits, and the original plan for the pits was to put them right here, but now I'm seeing like these houses, because like these houses are here because they're like part of the pattern. Like there's some over here, and like there's these ones and these ones. So like I wanted to add them over here, which means I add them over here. And I was like, I mean, if they're here, may as well make these like the pit boxes, so that people like can decorate a whole freaking house instead of like a small little thing right here, right? So I'm thinking about changing that, and yeah, I did some testing. If this is off-road right here, then they land on this like first torch. If it's not off-road, then they land over here. I'm probably gonna make it off-road if I go ahead and do it. But yeah, that also means I have to add a giant wall over here to prevent them from skipping, because this is probably gonna be off-road right here, right? So prevent them from skipping some off-road or whatever, and then going over here and going to the pit that way. So I'm going to do that, which again will look ugly as shit, but I mean, not much I can do about that. And also have to think about if I even want this ice wall, because you can kind of just drive along it and then like jump over some of the off-road. If I keep this, I don't know if I'm going to keep this off-road style. I might do a different kind of like slowdown pattern. But yeah. I'm going to have to figure that out. I think that's pretty important. And then, I mean, after that, it's really just like, do I want to build this area? And then copy this whole thing, flip it over, remove the road from that side. And then, I mean, there's like the ice wall, but like otherwise, like, there's like the Simon Tank thing, but like we're like 80% of the way there. The 20% left is still huge, like enormous, like another like 40 hours of work, if not more, but it's still like we're getting there. We're really getting there. I'm really happy that we have like this basically done, because that was like one of the big things. Another big thing is like the walls, but yeah, I'm happy with it. Alright, I'm gonna go eat lunch or whatever. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.